Hey guys, welcome to Restore. My name is Kushal, and in this video we are going to see how to set up a free offsite remote backup for WordPress with a WPVivid backup plugin. So I already written an article on this which we are going to cover in this video. So things that we are going to see is how to install the WPVivid backup plugin, how to configure the offsite remote backup, and schedule an auto backup for WordPress for a weekly or a bi-weekly. So without further ado, let's get started. Already have my demo site opened here, so quickly go to plugins, add new, search for the plugin name which is WPVivid backup. So this plugin is actually free of cost, and you do not need to pay any subscription or anything, so which is why it's preferred. So let me activate it. So once it is activated, you would be able to see the new tab which is added, the new menu in this WordPress dashboard sidebar, which is WPVivid backup. So first of all, let's go and configure the offsite remote backup. So here you can see there are certain types of backup, whether you want to backup the database and files, or you want to backup only the files or only database. You can have the backup locally saved, or you want to have a remote backup. So I would suggest you to take the remote backups. So for that, let's go into remote storage and configure our remote storage first. So I would be using the Google Drive as my remote storage, where I'm going to save all the remote backups. So let's select the Google Drive, enter any unique alias, say suppose demo restore bin G drive, and set it as a default remote storage, which would be used in our future when we schedule it. So authenticate Google Drive, select your Google account, allow. So once you authenticate, it will redirect back to your So now we have successfully authenticated the drive storage. So let's check in the remote storage option. We can see the storage, that is a Google Drive, and the storage alias that we have entered while creating this remote storage connection. Now you can do, what we can do is we can just enable this send backup to remote storage and hit on backup, so that the backup of entire website will be dumped into the Google Drive. Or else what we can do is we can even schedule using this tab, where we can enable the schedule backup, and we can select the interval how we want, whether we want it on a 12 hours, daily, weekly. I personally prefer fortnightly, and what type of database backup we need, like whether we want a database and file or only file. So just select the default one, which is database plus file, and where we want to save that backup on a fortnightly basis. So I would be selecting the send backups to the remote storage, which is nothing but the Google Drive. Once this setting is done, just go and hit on save changes. The scheduled status is now enabled, and the server time is the default time which is currently there. The last backup was never done, and the next backup is scheduled for Monday, which is 22nd July. So in this way we can schedule the backup. Now that we have set up the schedule for a fortnightly, which is nothing but 15 days interval, let's go and do a remote backup. So I have selected the database files, entire website, and selected the backup to remote storage and Google Drive, and hit on backup now. So this bar will show the status of how the backup is being processed. So you can notice here the speed, at what speed the data is being processed. So let me go to logs and quickly see this. So it is saying that upload succeeded, which means the file should be appearing in the word Google Drive. So let me open drive.google.com. So there will be a new folder which should be named as WP backup. Open that, and So this is our backup. So since the data, there is no files or nothing, so it haven't actually uploaded a lot of things, but if I back up my actual restore bin, it's around like 250 or 300 MB of data which is being stored in the remote storage. So in this way you can just do a backup. Now if you want to do any additional settings, you can go to settings tab and do like how many backups you want to retain your local storage, since the remote storage has very limited space. For like example, Google Drive has only 15 GB of free storage. You can set up how many database or how many backups you want to retain, and what are the folder name, and if you want to remove any outdated backups, and email support, like if you want to send an email report whenever the backup is completed, so you can just enable this checkbox and enter your email address. And caching, all those options are there. So if you are using a shared server, I would suggest you to refer this some of the settings here, since I'm using the cloud server and it is almost like 1 GB of RAM and the storage space is enough, so I would be not using this. But if you are using a shared server which is being where your server is shared with multiple peoples and you have a very limited resource, I would suggest you to go through this and set up the memory limit and all those limits based on your shared server. So once it is done, all you need to do is you need to hit on the save changes and then your settings would be done. So that's all about the remote backup storage. This WPVivid backup plugin is amazing. It's absolutely free. There is no cost. The other plugins which are there in the market charge some amount to have the same features, and it also has the feature of auto migration as well as migrating your website or cloning your website. Let's say suppose like cloning from your staging environment to the live environment. All those setup and functionalities are there in this plugin, and I even refer the developers blog, and there are a lot of features coming in. There are a lot of new rich features being added on daily basis, so I'm expecting this plugin to grow really fast and be one of the best plugin for backupping your WordPress for free. So that's all in this video. I hope you liked the video. If you have any comments or questions, just drop in the below comment box, and please subscribe to the channel for more updates, and thanks guys. Cheers, have a great day.